versus Duras Sephiroth. Let's get into it. I'm Biggie Wig, our casters tonight for this are Jeej and Cinder. Take it away, guys.
All right, so Snake Sephiroth, I think, not gonna be easy at all. But I just like to see how this first game or these first stocks plays out, just to get a gauge of how they're gonna play. I think.
Who do we think takes away more from this? Initial thoughts.
I think Kanaji's probably gonna. Don't want to say dominate, but he's gonna have a very strong advantage. I think Sephiroth, past the point of Sephiroth's sword, can find it a bit hard to get in sometimes, and also dies very early because he's so light, and like that is just.
Exhibit A. You bring up an excellent point. Like, you know, as big as Sephiroth's sword is, and as like surprisingly maneuverable he is, it does end. Kanaji is very much in the ballpark of, you know, being absolutely nowhere near the C4 when it explodes. You know.
Yeah.
Super interesting point.
Yeah, I just think while it's definitely doable, just Sephiroth can just find it really hard once all the options have been exhausted, and a character like Snake can just keep, you know, this barrage of, you know, C4 grenades, Nikita, all that, and it's really hard to contest with after you've used your kit. But a player like Dura, not going to give up, so I'd really like to see how he plays this out.
Yeah, they both really play full throttle until the end. Great back air to even up the stocks. Yeah, he certainly has the tools needed. Here we go. Great awareness from both players to not roll in and to also go for the down air.
Great use of Nikita there.
Yeah, absolutely. Duro evaporated immediately. Great use of C4, and now an entire stock behind. And he's wingless, so
yes.
let's see how it works.
Kanaji's just also great at just using everything he has as well to make it work for him. And he just knows the points where to go in from the wall he's throwing and just capitalize it off so much. It's really hard.
From your own wall, like you get kind of lost in, especially if you're Snake, in all the explosions, and then just finding the way in. Finding the ratio to be physical is important. Great use of down air.
I think
explosion.
I think the best chance Dura has got is pressuring Snake off the ledge, so that up B can be downed from the ledge and also is quite vulnerable from the side. So if he really capitalizes when Dura is off stage, he could, when Kanaji's off stage, I think could make it a lot easier for him. Not sure though.
Yeah, for sure. I think Kanaji, as a response, his best options might just be the high recoveries with the drop down C4s.
Yeah.
Just like that, up tilt seals it. Game one, gone in a flash.
That was so quick. That was so quick.
Kanaji's not playing around.
God damn.
Up tilt. And Kanaji, one step closer, 2 more steps needed to win this entire thing. Off to a great start from him. So what are some of Kanaji's accolades going into this tournament? Like, why was he first seed?
Well, I think the biggest one is Kanaji just dominates a lot of Wi-Fi tournaments. Smash World Tour last year, he actually beat Jono, the number one. I mean, he came first out of everyone there, even over Jono, who's the number one offline player. He's just really good at it. He's just really good at what he does.
Hell yeah.
Not much else to say. He's just a really talented kid.
Was Snake always the choice, or is it like a recent pickup?
So Kanaji's kind of been through. It's Shulk and Snake for quite a while, from what I know. It's been Snake for longer. But Kanaji, I'm not sure Kanaji's exact age, but he is quite young. He's, I want to say like 14, maybe something like that.
Very talented.
Yeah, his Shulk is nothing to sneeze at either, but I mean, his Snake just works so well sometimes.
Hell yeah. And now he's Cannon City, the stage that we've been waiting for. great. So Dura using the middle platform, especially at the very beginning, just to keep himself outside of the ground level, which I think is where the majority of the impressionable explosions will come from, the grenades and the C4. You don't really see them on plats. It does leave him more vulnerable to things like up smash and for things like Nikita there, but at least that's only part of the time and not the entire time. Like right now we're in FD form, but plats come back and he's safe again.
Yeah, absolutely. I think also the sides are a really big thing for Dura because of the fair and the bear. Could get some really early kills if he hits the sweet spot. But
Absolutely.
I mean, just having a prediction here, but he's doing well so far.
Ooh.
And that F tilt as well.
Yeah,
Great
very
move
close.
there.
Good DI. Another. Oh, we'll see you go for again. Another good kill option. He does have to be careful though. We just saw a bit earlier a fully charged Octo Slash gave him a lot of end lag. Ooh, good call out. It's up tilt. So I want to see if he maybe gets a bit overzealous with a punish tool and gets punished on his own.
I think Octo Slash can be a great burst option, but you want to be really careful with it. And it can be great at killing off the sides, but he just needs to be careful where he places it, and it needs to be like a setup. You need to choke his options so he'll get hit by the Octo Slash, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Good use of crouching from Kanaji. You can see him. Sephiroth back air is already hard to land if you're trying to go from platform to ground.
Oh,
But
yeah.
to be able to low profile it as well as Snake does, very good awareness. Good double fair from Dura, and an even better follow up. We'll see if he can make even more of it. Very well done. And 92 to 75 to 25.
Yeah, strong advantage so far. Just see if we can keep it.
Love the use of Nair from Dura to be able to hit behind him fast.
Yeah.
Even though it's not the most damage you could get, it's the fastest and the safest, most reliable.
Yeah, you
So-
want reliable damage and reliably hitting the other player as well. And Fair and Bear is just it's a coin you don't want to flip sometimes. And
Ooh,
they both die off that interaction.
interesting. And now we're one stock apiece. Kanaji can definitely afford to be at a high percent. 83 immediately. I could not even tell you when that started. 102 off the gate.
I blinked and that happens.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Kanaji can certainly afford to be at a high percent and be totally comfortable because there it is,
Oh, yeah.
back air.
How does she back
The
there?
Tim's got him good.
God damn. God damn. I feel like I blinked and missed.
I feel like he
120%.
entered the game at 82%.
Yeah.
That
he dropped
was
down from that Angel Plat with 80%.
that was immaculate. Yeah, he came in with like a spirit buff.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Jesus.
I mean, that's what, when you're overwhelmed with projectiles, you're going to rack up that much damage, and it's unavoidable
Yeah.
sometimes.
I feel like Kanaji plays with like an abacus to take note of how many projectiles he's using and when
Yeah.
he's using them and where they're going. Like he carries the one over mentally.
He's filling out a spreadsheet as he goes.
Yeah, like he's playing Snake on Excel.
Hands on the
Like-
controller, feet on the spreadsheet.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
playing two-player Mario Odyssey.
Right, here we go.
background.
So this will either be the the grand final decider or Dura staying in it. So big game here.
Tournament life on the line here. Kanaji showing no signs of slowing down. Dura has the passion, but Kanaji not laying down for anybody. Great use of up throw Nair. And again, immediately swaps it up between grenade, C4, Nikita. I like seeing my favorite thing from Kanaji right now is the Z-drop grenades.
Yeah.
He definitely knows. Ooh, great.
That's what I'm talking
call
about.
out.
With the slash, yeah.
There it is, super well done, and it requires that call out.
Yeah.
You need that time to condition your opponent into air dodging so that you can wind up that fully charged.
Yeah, exactly. And, paid out great, so he's sitting pretty, a stock up on Kanaji. He just needs to keep this lead, in all honesty.
Yeah. And just like that, 46 to 48, almost a full moon. There it is. back air, trying to keep it close. I think that again we cannot. One more of those and he dies.
Exactly.
That's all it takes. Good back air, very meaty, sweet spot from there.
Forcing the high recovery, but doesn't punish it.
Right, absolutely. We can see half of the equation being acted there.
Yeah.
I would love to see like a jump cancel or even just an air dodge out of that.
Yeah.
Oh, and just like that,
Blows himself up with the C4, I think.
Kanaji just wants to play more games, it seems. He's not ready to call it a night. Oh, and there it is.
Great pop
First
up
stock down.
Grenade into the Nikita.
Yep. This has all happened a minute and 40 seconds into the game, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
3 stocks down. Questionable dare, very bold. Will get himself off stage for that, but manages to bring it back to center stage immediately.
I like
Good use of forward
the
air.
normal upbeat to just poke him a little bit and get on stage quite safely.
Yeah, very fast cut in.
Yeah, it is really good when used well. And
And just like that, it's Dura's tournament life on the line, for real. I want to see if he magically gets to 80%. The roll-in read would have been incredible.
incredible.
61 immediately. People sleep on Snake's physicality. We know him. He's synonymous with, projectiles. But just like that, the grenade to up tilt.
Grenades are popping.
Oh my
Jumping
goodness!
up, so
When can you miss it? The easiest first place of Kanaji's life.
Wow.
Yeah,
he's not playing.
that he